Good morning, friends. Welcome to SBI Security Daily Morning Podcast. Let's quickly look at what happened in the Indian market yesterday. So, Indian market yesterday ended on the higher side, while the Nifty ended up 36 points to close at 20,133. Sensex again 86 points to close at 66,988 points. If you look at the broader market, they largely outperform with healthy advance decline ratio. Nifty mid cap index 100 up 0.7%, while Nifty small cap 100 index up 1.14%. If you look at the sectoral gainers and losers on the BSE healthcare was up 1.7%, consumer durable was up 1.6%, realty, capital goods, and oil and gas. These indices were also up between 1.1% to 1.5%. If you look at the losers, BSE Power and BankX were the only two indices which ended slightly on a loser side. If you look at the fund flow side, FI continues to buy in the Indian market. Yesterday was the fourth stage session where the FI were the net buyers with the figure of 8,148 crore rupees, while DII net sold 780 crore rupees in the cash market yesterday. Broader market, if you look at the market breadth, largely, it was good for the Indian market. If you look at the advance decline ratio on BSE, there were 1,823 stock in the advances category, while 1,881 stocks were under the declining category. If you look at the companies making fresh 52-week high and low, there were 347 companies making fresh 52-week high. These stocks are Alchem Lab, Ajanta Pharma, Axis Bank, BPCL, Colpal, FSL, GAIL, HCL Tech, HAL, HDFC Life, ICICI GI, etc. So these companies have made a fresh 52-week high on the BSE, while there were 30 stocks making 52-week low, and Ather Industry was one of the company which made 52-week low in yesterday's trade. If you look at the global parameters which market closely track, then the 10 years US bond yield remains steady at 4.37%, up 7 basis points, while the dollar index also largely remains steady at 103.25. While if you look at the Brent crude, that is remained steady at $82.7 per barrel despite a production cut decision by OPEC Plus in yesterday's, where the OPEC Plus decided to go ahead with the production cut of 1 million barrel per day. This is in addition to the extended production cut decision that they have taken in the past. So that decision has not impacted the prices in a big way. So this could be a positive for Indian market going ahead. And if you look at the global cues for today, then yesterday the US market ended on the higher side. However, there was a mixed closing for the frontline indices. While the Dow ended 1.5% higher, S&P up 0.4%, while Nasdaq ended 0.2% lower. So the rally in the US market yesterday was largely driven by the steady core personal consumption expenditure for October 23, which was up 3.5% if you compare the same number last year. That has led to a strong investor sentiment, and that's why we see the Dow Jones ending the highest level for the year 2023. And if you look at the European market, they also closed largely on the positive side. And if you look at the cues for the Indian market, if you compare the GIFT Nifty with Indian Nifty future, we could see a 60 points higher opening for our market. So overall, a setup for the Indian market today looks positive. Looking at the positive handover from the US market and slightly mixed trade in the Asian market, but with positive bias. Market will also try and discount some of the domestic event which has happened yesterday. So exit poll came out for all 5 state elections, which were largely as per the market expectations. So this exit poll will have the bearing on the Indian market in today's trade. Also, India has declared its quarter 2 FY24 GDP, which came at 7.6% as compared to the consensus expectation of 6.8%. And this is and this number is ahead of what RBI has expected, 6.5% for quarter two. So this is a welcome sign for Indian economy, and this could be supportive for the Indian market going ahead. Also, if you look at the core sector output, the 8 core sector, for example, coal, electricity, crude oil production, natural gas, refinery products, cement and steel, and fertilizer, all these sectors have shown a strong traction for the month of September, and core sector output is 12.1% for the October 23 as compared to 8.1% in September. So October core sector output is quite good, and this could be supportive for the market going ahead. Now let's look at various stocks which are there in the focus, which market will try and discount the news which are there for these. The first company is Kesoram Industries Limited, where the company announced that its cement business will merge with the Ultratech Cement Limited, and there could be a 5,400 crore rupees of worth of value unlocking for the existing shareholder. Under the arrangement, the Ultratech Cement will issue one share for every 52 shares held in the Kesoram Industries. So positive for Kesoram Industry in short to medium term. Then we have Hindustan Aeronautics HAL Limited, where the company has issued a note from the Defence Acquisition Council for procurement of light combat helicopter for Indian Air Force. So positive for Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Then defense stock will be also in focus in today's state, where the government has accorded the initial approval for defense acquisition project worth rupees 2.23 lakh crore rupees, and 98% of the procurement will happen from the domestic companies. So this could be positive for the company like Zen Technology, Bharat Dynamics, Garden and These Shipbuilders, BEML, etc. Then Infosys will be in focus, where the IT major has announced a collaboration with the Shell on immersion cooling services to enable the sustainability first data center, and this could be a positive for Infosys. Wipro will be also in focus, where the company announced it's working with Amazon Web Services to redefine the future lab processing for the healthcare industry going forward. So positive for Wipro. JSW Group will be also in focus, where the company is going to buy 35% stake in MG Motors India. So a positive for the entire group going ahead. LTI Mindtree will be in focus, where the company has partnered with Metafair to deliver the smart sewer solution going ahead. So positive for LTI Mindtree going ahead. Then Dixon will be also in focus. The subsidiary company is going to inaugurate state-of-art facility at Noida, Uttar Pradesh. So positive for Dixon. HG Infra will be also in focus, where the company has received on order to construct the highway, a greenfield highway between Varanasi, Ranchi and Kolkata, and the project value is 1,303 crore rupees. So positive for HG Infra. ITD Cementation has got an order of 1,001 crore rupees. So this is a positive for the company. Stock may react positively. And Balrampur Chini has got income tax demand for 34 odd crore rupees. So slightly negative for Balrampur Chini. So friend, just to summarize, the overall setup looks positive for Indian market today, and we could see a positive opening for our market as well. And that's all from our daily morning podcast. Thanks for listening, and I wish you all the best for today's trade. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.